Hey everybody, we're outside to film this review today, and today's review is of the TV show Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs is a TV show about some animated puppet dinosaurs made up by Jim Henson, who created the Muppets. And through the TV show, through the entire series of the show, it only lasted about maybe 3 seasons. And it's about Earl Sinclair, who's a tree pusher that works for We Say So. We Say So is this evil corporation. Is this corporation that's like a union type thing. He's a tree pusher. He's pushing down trees and everything. Oh yeah, this show is about dinosaurs too. And Fran Sinclair, his wife, which she's a homemaker, and she's doing different things throughout the show. She was a sex ed teacher. She had her own TV talk show. She did a whole bunch of other stuff. Then we come to Charlene Sinclair, Earl's daughter. And Charlene, she's a college student. She's a high school student, and she does all this. She did all this stuff there in the show. Like she was growing up in the few seasons that the show was on TV, and she was going through like a bunch of girl stuff that high school and middle school students go through, and all this other stuff. Then we have Robbie Sinclair. Robbie is the jock of the family, and he goes through all this different stuff, like trying to change the status quo of dinosaurs, trying to put a new thinking into his father's head, and his father was set in his old ways. And yeah, and Earl's boss is named Mr. Richfield, and Mr. Richfield is a Triceratops, who's Robbie has a crush on Mr. Richfield's daughter. And so they end up getting together, and after he finds out a rumor about her isn't true, about her eating her boyfriends, is actually her father eating her boyfriends because he doesn't want his baby girl to grow up. And speaking of babies, we come to the last member of the Sinclair family, little baby Sinclair, whose catchphrase is, "I'm the baby, gotta love me." Look at that beautiful sky. Look at that beautiful sky. And Earl's mom, not Earl's mom, Fran's mom comes to live with him. Her name is Ethel. I forgot the woman's last name, but it's Ethel. And she hates Earl. She hates Earl. It's a typical son-in-law, mother-in-law type of feud type thing. But there was like one episode where it was Ethel's Ethel's high school reunion. She asked Earl to drive her there, and she finds out that she was the last one out of her whole high school class to be alive. So on the way back, Earl and her like make amends with each other, and then they become best friends. But after that one, you really don't see much of her in these episodes. It was like 63 episodes back in the 90s, made by Jim Henson. And it was actually a pretty good show. It touched on some subjects like girls growing up, babies going through different phases of their life, kids rebelling against their parents. And there was one episode in there where Charlene had to prove that the world was round, not flat. And he said, okay, your punishment is we're going to take you to the flat surface and throw you off the face of the world, because back then they thought the world was flat. This was when Pangea, this was before like the whole continents and everything was formed. This was when the supercontinent Pangea. So they walked around the whole continent, and then they didn't get thrown off because everybody knows the world is round. It's actually a pretty good show. Check it out. I found the DVDs on Amazon for like $20 a piece, $20 a season. It's not that bad. You can get it for like $100. You can get it for like $100. No. You can get it for like $20 a season on Amazon or something like that, because there's like 2 or 3 seasons. But it's actually a pretty cool show. You should check it out. And yeah, that was pretty much my review of Dinosaurs. Look at that beautiful sky. I know I don't get out here to show y'all much of I'm always stuck in that one room, but I'm gonna change that. Don't look over there. I gotta cut grass. So yeah, guys, that was Dinosaurs. Great show back in the '90s. Had um dealt with some difficult topics that people had to deal with back then, and it's actually a pretty good show. That was actually the air conditioning going off, but it was actually a pretty good show. So I'll see y'all guys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. Peace out. Lovely sunset. I know I don't show y'all much of outside. My mind changed that. So peace out, guys.